I'm going to be sharing with you how to manifest your dream life. And as always, when I say dream life, I'm not talking about this one-day fantasy. I'm talking about your actual dream life that you really want to live, an actual reality that exists on offer for you right now if you want to step into it. Anyways, I'm already getting ahead of myself here. I'm going to share with you how to manifest your dream life by changing your identity, changing the way you are, or at least at the human level, changing the role that you play. And we're going to get into how to become aware that you are not any role in this world and that you can be what role you want to be. It might seem a little bit confusing at the beginning, but what I'm going to share with you is that you can be whatever you want to be. And when you can shift your identity, you're going to be in a much better position to manifest your dream life. And we're going to be talking about in this video exactly how to do that. So once again, how to manifest your dream life by changing your identity. So let's get into it. If you're new to this channel, what I want you to do is I want you to hit that subscribe button. I want you to hit that notification bell because I do post a new video every single day. Also, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video to apply for a free consultation. I also do have a group program coming up in the next couple of months. Enrollment is closing very soon, so if you do want to be a part of the program, the link will be in the description box of this video for more details on that as well. So this is going to be a super powerful video because this is going to allow you to shift who you are at a human level, a fundamental level and a human level. Change everything about your being. And when you can do this, this is going to allow you to be in a much better position to live into your dream life. And so the first step that I want to share with you is that a lot of people feel like they want to create something in their life. They want to be a certain way, but they're waiting for something to happen, for like that shift to happen. Like they're waiting for some day where like somebody's going to make it happen for them, or some crazy internal, awakening's going to happen to them. They're going to heal some subconscious wound. Now, these are all things that can happen. Like, I'm not saying healing subconscious wounds isn't a thing, but oftentimes, though, when we wait to heal, the thing that needs to be healed will heal when we finally step into the vision, when we can live into the identity that we want to be. That is when things will start to heal. Things will start to heal once you step into the role. We're going to talk about what that means. And so the first step to this process, when it comes to shifting your identity to manifest your dream life, whatever identity you want to be, whatever you want to be in this world, I just want to start off by saying, stop waiting to heal something within you in order to give yourself permission to live into the role that you really want to be. Stop waiting, because the thing is, you don't need to heal anything. You need to be the way that you want to be. All the healing that needs to happen will happen when you step into the role. I'll give you a perfect example of this. I used to smoke a lot of weed. I used to do things that weren't in alignment with the identity I wanted to be. And it's funny because looking back at my experience, all the habits that were out of alignment with what I wanted to be, not that these things are bad, but it just wasn't the reality I wanted to live in. The moment that I chose to be a YouTuber and to be a coach, I wanted to coach people one-on-one. When I just chose to step into that role, I fully committed to that role. All those negative habits fell out of my life. I didn't want to do it anymore by coincidence. Totally random. No, it's not random. It's a divine connection, because when you stop waiting to heal and you just choose what you want to be, then your reality shifts. And so the biggest block to you living your dream life might be that you are not willing to own a certain role. Like if you want to be a business owner, have you ever decided, just a choice, an intention, to say, you know what? I'm a business owner now. I don't care how it's going to happen. I don't care the fears that are going to come up. Sure, my ego is going to fight for its limitation. By the way, that's what the ego does. Your reality might be pretty shit, but you'll still fight for it, I promise. You'll be like, oh, no, Francis, even, you won't say this explicitly, because when we're fighting for our reality, even though it sucks, we don't see that we're fighting for what feels not so good. But even though it doesn't feel good, you'll be like, no, Francis, I need to defend this shitty reality. I'm not saying that it's shitty, but it's not a reality you personally, subjectively want to be in. Not saying like objectively shitty, but shitty relative to what you prefer to be in. Maybe it's shitty. It's like, oh my gosh, Francis, like I can't do this because that, because this. Yeah. What if you just say screw all that, and I choose to be this role in the world right now. I choose to be fill in the blank. What do you want to be in this world? Do you want to be a coach? Do you want to be a healer? Do you want to be a Reiki master? Do you want to be an artist? Do you want to be a comedian? Do you want to be a videographer? Do you want to be a doctor? Do you want to be a lawyer? It doesn't matter. Choose to be the role that you want. Make the choice. This is an intention. This is about stepping into your masculine power. This is about this, and it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. You want to step into that masculine power. You want to integrate that part of you that can be in your personal power to create, to live into the life you want to live. Stop waiting to heal. The second step is to make the choice that you want to be something. That's the second step to this process. Own the role that you want and live into it now. Make the choice to own it. How do I do it? You just make the choice. You decide. It's a choice. It's a choice you want to make. But Francis, I can't do this, because that. Understand that you are not your limitations. You are not what your mind says you are. You are not your current identity. You're not even going to be the identity that you live into. That's an illusion too. It's all false, but choose, at least make a choice to live into what you prefer. All of this is an illusion anyways. You're not going to be that thing that you live into. That's not who you truly are. It's false. It's completely an illusion. But either way, if you're going to be in this physical reality, why not live into a role consciously versus unconsciously, life just dictating, people deciding for you, oh, you need to be a doctor and lawyer because I said so. No. Choose to be what you want in this world. Either way, if you're going to be on this planet, you may as well live into something consciously and make a choice around what you want to be. Now, if you have resistance to that, the solution is very, very, very simple. Have the awareness that you are not your thoughts. That what you think you are is not what you truly are. Now, you might already get that, but make it tangible. When you have a thought that says, oh, I can't be that, ignore that thought and go live into it anyways. Your thought says, oh, I can't be a YouTuber because this. I can't do this because of that. I can't talk to this girl because I'm not, attractive enough, or I'm not qualified enough, or I can't help this person. I can't coach this person because I don't have the... Ignore all that shit and go do it anyways. This is where consciousness can completely change your life at a physical, tangible level. It's beautiful to know you're not your thoughts, but can you use it to transform your identity? That's when life becomes a play. You can find peace by knowing you're not your thoughts, but when you want to play life, you want to play life. Life is a play. Life is a game. Play the game and choose the role. It's super fun. It's super fun. I invite you to play more roles. It's that Shakespeare quote that I always forget. Leave a comment down below and let me know what that quote is. I always have references and I forget what they are, so I just use you guys to do it for me because I don't know half the times what I reference these days. But there's that quote around like, we're in a game and we're in a play, we're all characters or something. Please leave it down below. It's always relevant when I talk about identity. But you can choose, we're just all playing characters. Like, come on. Are you aware of the fact that you are not the character you're playing right now? And it's so funny because when I start saying that, your ego might be like, no, this is the way that I am. But it's like, this is the funny thing. When I see clients or people or whatever fighting for their identity, it's so funny because they know that they don't want to be there, yet they still fight for it for their life. Why? Because the ego hates change. Even if it knows that change will allow you to live into a way better life, it'll still fight for its limitations, say, no, I can't do this, victim. I need to stay here because it's so comfortable. Even though comfort is causing me misery and suffering, I have to be here now. That's what it is. And so what I invite you to do is screw all that shit. Excuse my language for being vulgar the last couple videos. And own the role anyways. Just own it. Just own it 100%. You can just live into it anyways. Ignore what your mind is saying. Stop giving the past energy. Stop giving your current identity energy. It's trying to suck you in. It's as simple as ignoring those thoughts, being aware that they are not who you are, and choosing to live into the role that you prefer to be instead. Yes, I said it like that on purpose, because that's how I like to talk sometimes, because it adds up more emphasis and it makes the message hit way harder. So own the role. Just own it. Just make a choice, and you'll notice that life and the universe will conspire to match the choice you make. And that brings me to the final step, which is to trust the divine in this whole process. This is where trust comes in. Because everything I've said in this video so far is more of a masculine-oriented energy. Choose to be what you want. Intend to make a choice. Take the action and live into the person you want to be. All very valid, does not contradict spirituality at all. In fact, it supports it. We'll get into that in another video. But in that whole process, you do want to trust in the divine, because the divine will start to shift things in your life. If you decide, hey, I want to be an artist, be open to the divine bringing the right people into your life to conspire to you being that way in the world. Just start to be aware that the divine will bring things to you. It'll maybe tear away certain people in your life. It might affect your job. Like, for example, if you're wanting to be an artist and you own that role, would that role be working a 9-to-5 job that it hates? No. So if your job starts to have all these weird problems, don't fall into victim. Be grateful that the universe is pretty much tearing away your job to match the identity. Trust in the divine. Whatever happens in the process of you owning what you want in the world, you setting an intention for the manifestations that you want to see in your life, trust that everything that happens in the process is the process of you manifesting a new identity into your life. You becoming the individual that you wanted to be for a very long time. Trust that process. Trust that the divine is always taking care of you, that you're always protected by God, by the universe, by the higher power, whatever label you want to use. This is going to go super esoteric, but understand that there's more at play here than your thoughts. Faith is what helps you to manifest. I personally don't think I can manifest without faith. Faith in myself, faith in the higher power. There's something about feeling into the higher power and sensing that you're connected with something greater than yourself that is going to allow your identity to be shifted in a much more smooth way. Because you realize that you're not your thoughts. There's an unchanging formless consciousness that holds the form. You want to trust in that. Trust that what created what you are now will create the thing you want to be. Just trust in it. Trust that there's a universal intelligence that will conspire to let you shift, that will help you to shift into the person you want to be. Trust in that. You don't have to do it all yourself. The universal intelligence will inspire you to take certain actions to live into that identity once you own the role fully. And so owning the role fully is a very important step, because I just want to conclude this video and make this super clear. You can't half own the role. Own the goddamn role fully. You know what I mean? Own it fully. If you half own the role, you're going to be flickering between both realities. You're going to be, I'm kind of over here, but I'm over here. No. That flickering is going to happen for a very long time until you finally say, I choose to be this way. Make a choice. It doesn't matter if your subconscious doesn't believe it yet. Just choose that it's going to happen. Make the choice. How do I do it? You are not your thoughts. You are infinite potential. That's it. A thought says, I can't be that role because this, and this. Yeah, by the way, that's completely bullshit. That's not who you are. Do you see how simple this is? I choose to be this. I can't do this because this, and this. I don't care what it is. None of it matters because it's not who you are. None of it is you. It never was you. You just forgot that you are a divine being. It never was you to begin with. You just forgot who you truly are. And the funny paradox is that the person you choose to be, that is not who you are either. So be careful. Don't get lost in that role. Maybe who knows? Maybe in some higher dimensions you chose to be a human and the same thing happened. You chose to be a human and you forgot who you truly are. So when you choose that new role, hey, be careful. You might forget who you truly are again. Don't let that happen. Now, I'm joking here because you're going to forget. That's the play of life. The play of life is choosing to live into an identity, then forgetting that you chose it. How powerful is that? How powerful is that? What if at a higher dimension you chose to be a human and you forgot it? Just like you're choosing right now to be that new role. So be careful. You might forget again. Now, again, I'm joking because part of life is to, be awake, choose, and then fall back asleep. That's the play of the universe. And the key is to just notice when you fall asleep. Don't judge yourself because it's part of life. But when you become more and more awake, you'll have more and more choice to step into the reality that you are as a creator. How powerful is that? You are a goddamn creator of your reality, and all you have to do is disidentify with who you are not first. Goddamn, that is powerful. Leave a comment down below if that resonates with you. What if you just forgot? Now again, trust in the divine. Okay, I kind of went off tangent there, but that was very relevant to allow it to flow through me. That was relevant. That came through for a reason. And so you want to trust in the divine and trust that everything is happening in divine timing to conspire to shift your reality that's totally in alignment with that intention that you set to be a certain way. So if you choose to be a coach and you lose your job in a job that you've been working, don't be scared. I mean, you might be scared, but don't be in resistance to the fact that it's happening. You might be scared, but don't fight it. Don't fight it. Trust. Trust that if you own a role, the universe will help you to be that role. It will help you. You have a say here. You can make the choice, but then let the higher power conspire to that choice. And you'll start to notice that you are getting closer and closer to realizing your true nature of being the creator of your reality. Not to discredit and dishonor the divine, because some things are not up to you as the limited ego. I control everything. Yeah, very funny. I know it sounds like I'm contradicting myself. Francis, are we a creator or is the divine doing it? What if you are the divine? What if there's no separation between you and the divine. Anyways, that's too much for this video. Understand that if you trust yourself and you trust the process, that you do not control everything. You make the choice to be what you want, but then let something higher take over. Let that divine essence of who you truly are bring you to what you want to be. Okay, so that's all I have for this video. Once again, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally to shift into who you really want to be, hit the link that's in the description box of this video to apply for a free consultation. Also, I do have a group program coming up very soon, actually soon now, like I really mean it. Enrollment is closing soon. If you want to be a part of the program, or if you want more details on the program, the link will be in the description box of this video for more details on that as well. So that's all I have for this video. As always, have yourself a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.